We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow. Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love when everything's said and done?
Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday, and we are leaving Blue Water RV Resort in Surfside near Galveston, Texas, to head through northwest Texas over to New Mexico and then into Arizona. We'll be in Tucson, Arizona for a week before we head to Vegas for 2 weeks. And I just wanted to kind of share something with everybody. I'm sure that you'll, for the most part, my friends and family know my Aunt Julie was cremated when she passed back in 2013. And I decided to bring along my portion of her ashes with me on this trip across the country. And I thought it might be nice to kind of sprinkle some of her ashes in places that we go that I know she loved, or places that maybe she didn't go that I think she would love. I'm going to go sprinkle some of her ashes this morning on our way out. And she can float away to Cozumel, Mexico, one of the places that she absolutely loved and always wanted to go back to. So this is our big first disaster. I don't know if you can see it, but it is this like milk stuff. It appears that somehow or another our refrigerator came open during our drive. I don't know how, but it happened, even though we have a lock. And so yeah, this is gonna kind of suck to clean up, but I guess the bright side is that it could have been so much worse. We are in San Antonio for one night, less than 24 hours. So we have a campground for the night. We have unhooked and turned our heat on because it was 80 degrees here yesterday and it's 39 now because we came here. And so we left the camper. We went to see the Alamo before it got really, really dark. And now we are checking out the San Antonio Riverwalk.
gotta go. I got Texas in my soul. It is there I know my message. Plot twist, there's no internet out here. I'm not getting any bars. Oh, you know what's best? Climb one of those tall hills. I think we'll get some kind of supper. Oh no, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Or a snake eats you out here. Another camper. Doing the camper wave.
The camper salute.
We are in Fort Stockton, Texas. We are getting ready to leave Texas officially today and head to New Mexico for a night before we head to our stop in Tucson, Arizona. So I just wanted to kind of take you through. It is the morning of Saturday. What is it? February 26th, I believe. And basically I have everything ready inside the camper. Our bedroom is the only thing kind of left. I got to bring in that slide, but we are all good to go. Easton's ready, all dressed, needs shoes. The cat is in her carrier. We had a nice little fiasco yesterday with the cat. She's starting to catch on to what travel days look like, so she ran under our bed. We could not get her. It was a disaster.
Hi everyone. So we're going to be boondocking for the first time. So we need to fill our freshwater tanks. So if you see in here, this is where our city water comes in. So we need to switch over to the freshwater, and under here is a cap. You need to make sure that cap's on, and then switch this over to freshwater, turn it on, and put as much water as you need. We're only going to put enough to brush our teeth, use the bathroom, and that's about it. So because we're boondocking, we've emptied all our tanks, and tonight we're just going to leave them capped, and then we'll empty when we get to our destination in Tucson.
All right, now that we've got fresh water hooked up, I do this, and I actually do this every time we dump our black tank, and it's called Happy Camper. And what this does is it helps with odors, but it also breaks down everything to make it liquidy, so it helps with your toilet paper, your number twos, your nastiness. So what I do with this is open it up. There's a little scoop. Can't see it, but there, oh yeah, you can. There's a little scoop inside. And I just fill it up with a cup full of it. I fill the toilet up itself with a good amount of water. Sprinkle it in there, and then I flush it. And then I put a little bit more water in there again, and I flush that. And what's good about that is while we're moving, it's kind of swishing around inside to clean out our black tank, although Dave does clean out our black tank now, so it's not as necessary, but if there is anything left in there, it will help. But we do that before we fill up everywhere. And then I just leave a tiny bit of water in the toilet so that it doesn't end up getting water everywhere while we're moving. That's not helping. This is the Fort Stockton RV Resort, right off of I-10 in Fort Stockton. You can see there's a lot of pull through here in the middle. So a lot of pull through sites, full hookup, only 35 bucks a night. It was quiet, even though the highway's right here. No real amenities, which isn't a big deal, especially for an overnight stop. But they do have like shower houses and laundry. Last night they had a Willie Nelson impersonator when we came in. Front desk guy was awesome, super nice. We are the last one of the 3 overnight people here to leave, shocker, but we are headed out. to New Mexico, and this video is never going to do justice to what I can see behind me. It's beautiful. We're at a rest area right here off of I-10. Just went through El Paso and now we're in New Mexico. Nope, not gonna be able to do it. Coming over the railroad tracks, we think we may have dragged the back of our camper here, so I'm checking it out. It looks okay from here. I think we're all right. Oh, that's a tight little squeeze. You want me to get out? Officially our first harvest host. No, it was 70 and now it's probably maybe 50.
If even.
Yeah.
So turn it to choke. Start it. Run. Good.
And we're running two here to get extra power so we can run a space heater and fireplace. Get as much power as we can. For safety, we are more than, how many feet you think?
I think my cord's 30, so we're probably
30. So the cord that we have for our electric is 30. Safe distance for generators is 20 feet or more, and we are at least 20, if not more. You can't see, it's so hard to see, but this is probably the most clear sky that I've ever seen. Like gorgeous stars. Again, you can't see them in this film, but they're awesome. And then we have two other Harvest Host campers next to us. One of them's running a generator as well. They're pretty far away though. They're both next to each other, and then we got to be over here by ourselves, so pretty cool. It's our first night boondocking.
Boondockers, welcome.
We're doing it. Good night. See you in the morning. Peace. It is 3:30 in the morning and we just woke up to everything being off, and it's 58 degrees inside the camper. So we assume that we've run out of gas at this point because we had to run some of the furnace along with the fireplace. So Dave is outside trying to get, I guess, probably more gas in the generators at this point because it's really cold and we don't have any power. We have battery, but the battery is not enough, obviously, to keep up with like a space heater or a fireplace or a furnace, and it is only going to get colder. Dave did his magic. We're back on. Good morning. We're playing a Paw Patrol game at our Harvest Host after boondocking.
I don't have that.
You don't have it?
No.
Okay, go ahead and put it in your pile. Here is our first Harvest Host boondocking experience view out the front door. Besides that hay there, it's gorgeous. The film, the pictures, doesn't do it justice. One of the most beautiful views that we've had so far. We're leaving out of our Harvest Host here in Las Cruces, New Mexico to head to Arizona. I'm gonna carry Clo out of here now, out to the car, and we're gonna take off.
What a beautiful view.
I know.
What about the mountains?
How'd these bad boys do last night?
They did a great job. The operator did not do a great job. I should have, when we pulled up to the gas station, filled these full and then filled my can. What I did was just fill the can. So I got half and half twice.
Yeah.
So it wasn't enough.
And what you guys saw was that they went out about 3:30 in the morning when it was probably 34 degrees outside. We got them back on, and we just ran the space heater instead of the fireplace too, just to not use so much. And it got us until about 8 o'clock this morning. It was about 59 degrees on the camper, so it was pretty cold. So we're taking off a little earlier than we normally would. And now Dave's going to disconnect these and get them packed up. Now we're putting our New Mexico sticker on before we take off and head out of the state. And we've got another sticker to put up as well, that we found last night. So Dave will put that one up too.
Mama.
What do we do to love? What do we do to love?